Welcome to the world united. Welcome to the world united.
Her name is Eva Olsson. She's a homeopath, and she's also working with a healing method that's called body sense. And she has been working with people in a deeper way to help them come into their bodies and release emotions, coming home to more of their essence. She will talk about her own healing journey and how that became her spiritual journey and her way of finding herself and the mission of her soul. So we welcome Eva to come in here with us.
Hello, everyone, you beautiful souls. It's so lovely to be here and to listen to you all. It's so gives so much inspiration, and it's so great to be in this room together and what we can create. Yeah, so my name is Eva Olsson, and I live in Stockholm, where I work as a homeopath, and I live here with my both daughters, and I will start working also in another part of Sweden because of something great that happened to me, and I will come to that later. I'm going to tell you something about my story, why I'm at the place where I am. And it's quite personal, so but it's really something that changed the whole my life, and it's about all the difficult parts that you sometimes have in life, and how all these difficulties, how hard they are, all this grief and sorrow and pain, what they can lead to. And to me, it was so obvious that everything that I needed to go through really got me to where I am now. And this is a beautiful place. I found myself. I didn't know I was lost, but it wasn't until I really found myself that I understood that I had disconnect from myself, from my heart, and I had this split, like Ingrid talked about earlier, and also Lena Christina. And yeah, and now I'm in my heart and I'm in contact again. So I would like to tell you something about this journey and what I learned and what it has given me. So I work as a homeopath, this beautiful healing method that maybe some of you know about. And I've had the joy to do what I love the most since 35 years, and that's to help heal other people, to make them feel well again, to heal illnesses, physical and emotional, and all parts, all levels. But what led me here? I had an experience, a very tragical experience when I was 16. And I lost my younger brother. He had side effects from a vaccination, a TB, tuberculosis vaccination, and he got bone cancer, and he had to amputate his leg, but it spread And there was 1 year of difficult medication. And to see this strong, happy boy change into a shadow of himself, that was so heartbreaking. But this experience when I lost him, that also opened my eyes for how we need to take care of our bodies and to look at health in another way. So, and that actually led me into homeopathy, and both homeopathy and body sense, as I work with, they are really about the healing capacity that is inside all of us. And we are actually having such a fantastic healing capacity, all of us. The body knows exactly what is needed to do and exactly in what order to heal, level by level. And as someone told before, whatever you experience, it will settle somewhere in body. And if you aren't able to feel it, it will stay. So my process started there, and I had the great opportunity to work as a homeopath for many years. I need to take some water here. And I did was what I have always liked to do, to help other people and also to help them find themselves. But something happened. I worked a lot. I took care about people all around me. I had people in my close family that really had big problems, feeling depressed, and I lived with my husband that had problems with depression and suicidal thoughts, and he needed a lot of support. I also had a daughter that started suddenly to feel very bad since she was 9 with depression, and she hurted herself in different ways. So all this taking care of others, I did was like many of us that take care of others do. I forgot to take care of myself. And that finally led to, in 2012, I got that bad that my body broke down. And that was actually what was needed, because the thing that I did, I only leveled up before and put in more energy, but then the energy just broke down. And that led me into a new turning point where I needed to listen to my body, to go inward, to start to listen to my soul. And I felt that I need to do something totally else. Take a break, go inward by meditation. I started to walk in nature, to get in contact with Mother Earth. And I did this like breathing. And yeah, there are a lot of beautiful methods to make you heal. And I got the advice in these difficult times that whatever you do, don't do as you used to. So I realized that to get well again, I wasn't able to do that if I stayed in the relationship. So I needed to leave. And yeah, and during this period of finding myself, I started at Humanova. It's a psychosynthesis. It's a kind of coaching education. I needed to bring me in new ways of healing. I wanted to help people in another way. I wanted to use the whole of me because I started to get in contact with my soul, and I felt contact with something else. I started to feel people around me, and I lost some very dear and close persons nearby me, and I started to feel them afterwards, and I understood we are much bigger than we think. I wanted to check, what is this capacity? Do I have senses that I don't use? And I started my spiritual journey and realized how big and beautiful we really are. Everyone, we all have these capacities of having contact with not only ourselves very deep inside, but also with the universe, and to be psychic and to feel other souls. So I also tried to get into new ways of healing. My hands started to burn, and I felt I need to use them to touch people and to heal. And I started this lovely course, Body Sense, that is really a trauma treatment. And we really need to treat our traumas, the old thing that has happened to us, the feelings we haven't been able to feel because we have had 2 hard times. This is a way to connect with ourselves and with the one I help in Body Sense. And that also led me very deep down in my own traumas. And the deeper I got, the more my own healing capacity opened up, and also my alignment up to source. In this time, I also started to have contact with my own spiritual guides, and they guided me through my journey to meet the traumas, to meet the shame and the guilt and all the things. And healed as I was, I needed to get back to my heart, and there I found myself. And in this area, I also was able to find the love of my soul. And it's like it's another level of love, and where we really connect, and and we have started a new way to live, which I really feel I've come back to myself and the longing that I've always had to start a community, to live together and to help each other, and live in connection to Mother Earth, to be aligned and to create together and live in joy and peace and harmony, because that's what we are supposed to be. Get back into our hearts, and that way we also reach each other's. Thank you.
Thank you, Eva. What a pleasure having you here. Thank you for sharing that story. It's so important how we choose to relate to ourselves, and what is it that defines us? Is it the drama, or is it the healing in the heart? Huh? So thank you so much, Eva. A pleasure. Wish you coming here.